Welcome to I Am One, where I am one with the Creator and one with myself. Today we are completing our 28 days of the African Tarot. And I want to end these 28 days with this final reading that I'm going to call the Blessing. So the 4 cards that we have for the Blessing is the 5 of Discs, the Queen of Wands, the Sun, and the World. The 5 of Discs reminds us not to be weary in all the good that we've been doing. It doesn't look like it's paying off. It doesn't look like you may have made any kind of progress, or maybe you've taken a step forward and you feel like you've been pushed back 3 or 4. Don't get disappointed in that. This card is showing that this person may have taken a tumble. And while they have their 5 discs, it looks like they may be losing their grip on them. It looks like their clothes are tattered and torn. It looks like they've lost some weight because the work that they've been doing, it doesn't seem like it has paid off. And maybe it looks like the situation may be just a little bit worse than when they started out. But do not get weary in doing what you know you were called to do, doing what you know you were created to do, doing what you know if you weren't doing it, you would not be fulfilling your purpose in this life, in this dimension, in this moment in time right now. Don't get caught up in what it looks like right now, especially if it doesn't look like what your vision showed you, especially when it seems like it's not aligning with the spark that's burning ever brightly within you. Don't let that light go out. You still have a purpose. Your diligence, your consistency is paying off, even if you don't see it yet. So the Queen of Wands reminds us to stand tall. Honey, get that wand in your hand. Get your ball in the other hand, or whatever else that is, that energy ball, that energy boost, that reminder of who you are and what you were created to do. Get it in your hand. Stand tall. Stand firm. Do not waver. This is a blessing. Get your attitude. Let your attitude fit what you see within your head, within your mind, within your third eye, deep down in your heart. Get that attitude to match that. Even though you may not have the resources right now to back it up. This is a blessing. Because as you continue to be consistent, as you have been in listening to me do my amateurish readings, even as you've gotten what you need to get for yourself in these past 28 days, your consistency to show up, your consistency to listen and to hear and to take what needed to be taken for you is going to pay off. And in fact, is paying off. Because the sun is beginning to shine. And while The card focuses on the sun because you see the flowers blossoming and growing. That's representing the harvest. That's representing the success. That's representing your hard work paying off. It also represents this. Look, this person standing on the back of this zebra is higher now than when he or she started out. That wall that they could not climb over, that wall that they couldn't even see over, they not only meet it, they stand above it and they can see well beyond it. Because you just wouldn't quit. You wouldn't take no for an answer. You couldn't wait for the next word. You couldn't wait for the next set of instructions. You couldn't wait to put into action what was shared with you. And for that, you receive the blessing. Because the world is representing in this card that while this cycle, this 28-day cycle is coming to a close, it has only prepared you for the next cycle that you're about to embark on. And whether or not that includes my voice speaking to you doesn't matter. You are ready to go on to the next cycle. Because it doesn't stop with these 28 days. This particular cycle is coming to a close. But your progress is just getting started. So with that, I want to end this cycle with a brief meditation, I don't know what to call it, a blessing meditation. How about that? Let's end this cycle with a blessing meditation. As we do this blessing meditation, I want to do it the way I do it when I do my meditation in the morning. So I am going to burn some incense. And the incense stick that I'm going to burn is lavender. Lavender represents healing. It represents innocence, purity of heart, faithfulness, serenity, verse, grace, and peace of mind. And that's what I want to speak over all of you for joining me these 28 days. And whether you were here all 28 days or if you came and you went and you got what you needed and you went about your business, I want to speak this blessing over you. Because that says to me, whether you were here all 28 days or you came when you were prompted by the Creator and you listened in, got what you needed, and then you went on and moved on, I want to speak this blessing over you as well for your obedience. Close your eyes. Get in your comfortable position. And let's begin. Taking a deep breath. And blow it out through your mouth. Expand your diaphragm or your stomach area as you breathe in. One more time, breathe in. Exhale through your mouth. One last time, and let's hold it. I'll count to 4. We're going to hold it. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through your mouth. Now just breathe regular. And with your eyes closed, hear these words. Creator of all, I thank you for every soul that has joined in this time of hearing these words, for taking the time out of their day to be reminded of who they are, taking the time to be reminded of how they were created, to not just exist, but to thrive, flourish, and move beyond their wildest imagination. Thank you for every listener who took the time to breathe in those words and to exhale and put them into action for whatever purpose that it served for them. And now, as we bring this cycle to a close, I thank you that they understand, if they didn't before, that they know now, if they didn't before, that your power exists within each and every one of them. That the authority that you had to create all that we see, that they know they have to create what they want to see. I thank you that they now know how they can influence, how they can not only have their life change, but be instrumental in changing lives. That they hear and recognize that they are not just a spirit having a human experience, that they are the experience in human form. I thank you that we are all challenged and ready for the next cycle that awaits us. I thank you that we are able to meet the challenge and bring others along with us as they are ready. We accept the challenge. We accept the challenge. And as we accept this next challenge, may we all take a deep breath in and exhale it through the mouth. And we say, as above, so below, as within, so without. And so let it be. And with that, I say, peace and blessings to you all.